And then the next stage we have, of course, God, as we saw a minute ago, he called Aaron and his sons to begin a new priesthood. But that one ended. We saw that in Hebrews chapter 7, verse 11. That priesthood had to end, and then there was the order, after the order of Melchizedek. How did all that stuff happen? I'm going to try to abbreviate some of this stuff. Don't know if I can, but we'll try to do it. Let's go back now. We're moving from the altar of sacrifice to the laver. Okay? Now, the laver has certain points. Number one, it is because it was made out of the women's looking glasses. Did you teach that today? Okay, I wanted to be there, but there was a mix-up somehow. I didn't know she was going to come. But the priest would look in and see that reflection. You see, that's what the Word should do. As we look at the Word, we shouldn't reject it. We say, wait a minute, wash me in this thing. This is true. I want this in my life. So it was a place of reflection. It was a place to reflect. It had to do with the Word because in Ephesians chapter 5, it talks about being washed by the water of the Word. But it's also a point of sanctification, and we'll see that here in just a minute. It sets us apart. Now, if Jesus is going to fulfill the law, he has to fulfill the law by every jot and every tittle, because if he breaks the law in one point, he offends in the whole law. So then if he offends in one point, he becomes a sinner. He is no longer without spot, wrinkle, or blemish. Now, Jesus said he would lay himself down on the altar. So it was impossible for Jesus to serve in the capacity of a priest because he was of the wrong birth lineage. He was of the tribe of Levi. Under the law is still in effect when Jesus says, I lay down my life on the altar. How can Jesus lay his life down on the altar if he doesn't do it obedient to the law, which says only a priest can lay down a life on the altar? Something has to change in his life. And I can't believe that the church has overlooked this.